It's Take a Tip. Ooh. Hello, this is Kristina.
Hey, our buyer went ahead and bought a sports car, so we're not going to be able to purchase the house. Sorry, Kristina.
All right, well, I'm going to have to call you back. If buyers would just listen and not do these 10 things, then they wouldn't get themselves in trouble when they're purchasing a home.
Kristina, it's time to educate the home buyers on the rules when financing a home.
Well, we're going to have to listen to God, aren't we? He's always following me. Hi, my name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer, providing you the best real estate tips with a dash of humor. Be sure to subscribe now so you don't miss my most beneficial real estate tips. This week, I want to talk to you if you're financing your home. A lot of home buyers will do some things to sabotage their home sale, but this is the 10 rules you should be following if you are financing. And I'm getting a little help from the man upstairs.
Thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job.
He's right. If you're in the process of purchasing a house and you actually go and change jobs, that can actually put a kink in the wheel. So do not go ahead and get another job, even if that job is actually going to be paying you more money. You want to check with your loan officer first. If it actually falls in the same line as the job that you have now, you might be okay. But if it does not, then you'll actually stop the whole loan process and you'll have to start over again if you actually take that job. So do not get a new job when you're financing for your home.
Thou shalt not buy a car, truck, or van, or you may be living in it.
As pretty as that brand new car may look, do not purchase a brand new car when you're buying a house. If you're in that process again of purchasing a home and you buy a big purchase item like a car or a van or a truck, that is going to stop your loan process immediately and you will not be able to purchase the house. That is a big ticket item that causes a big score jump in your credit score, and no home lender is going to give you a loan after that.
Thou shalt not use credit cards excessively or let your accounts fall behind.
Well, he's right. If you're going to go ahead and charge anything on your credit card, make sure the purchases are very small. You don't want to go ahead and pull out a lot of credit debt onto your credit cards during the time that you're actually purchasing a home. A lot of times people get very excited and end up buying things like curtains and pillows and decorative things for their new home, and then they spend way too much on credit, and by the time it gets to the point where they're actually purchasing the house, their credit gets pulled again right before closing, and they realize that they have too much debt to income ratio, meaning that they owe more than the debt to income as allowed for. So do not go ahead and start purchasing a bunch of stuff for your new house until after you moved in. It's tempting, I know, but don't do it. And the other thing is, do not let your bills get behind. Don't skip a payment on a credit card trying to save for something else for the new house, because if you do something like that, that's going to cause a problem too. So keep up with your bills and don't overspend.
Thou shalt not spend money you have put aside for closing.
Remember how I just told you not to spend money? Well, certainly don't spend the money you have been set aside for your closing or your settlement statement. That money needs to be left in your account and proven by the day of closing. I've seen it happen before where people will walk in with a big pile of cash and think that they can close on it with cash. You cannot close on a home with cash. That has to be seasoned money that's set aside in your account, and you have to have that there and proven on the day of closing. So don't walk in with a suitcase of cash and don't spend your closing money.
Thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application.
Is he getting louder? This is one of those times that you do not want to lie to your lender. I know that sometimes people will fudge or maybe leave off the fact that they have a personal loan somewhere floating around, but your lender's going to find that stuff out. And if they don't find out today, they'll definitely find out tomorrow, and they'll definitely find out right before closing. They do that once over, twice over, 3 times over, checking your credit to make sure that everything that you've said that's on your credit report is on there, and all the things that you might have left off, they're going to find those too. So never lie to your lender or admit any kind of debts you owe out there.
Thou shalt not buy furniture.
This is what I did myself. I didn't buy furniture, but I did buy a refrigerator. I really didn't think it was that big of a deal because my credit was actually quite good. And I was thinking, well, every home needs a new refrigerator. And I went ahead and purchased a brand new refrigerator on a credit card that I had had for years. And it did put a little cog in the wheel. This is before I got my real estate license, but the mistake had been made. I almost wasn't able to purchase the house because I bought a refrigerator. It ended up that, it really wasn't a big deal because I was able to purchase the refrigerator for cash. But just the fact that I had that credit pulled on my credit card, that did cause a problem when purchasing my home. So do not buy any furniture or a refrigerator.
Thou shalt not originate any inquiries into your credit.
So when you're going to that furniture store and you start looking at furniture, or you go into that appliance store and you start looking at the refrigerator, they may say, why don't you go ahead and fill out a credit application? And you're thinking, well, I'm not going to purchase this stuff now, but I want to see if I get approved to get the furniture or the refrigerator. Do not do that. That is now another way that your actual credit is being pulled. It can be tempting because they're offering something as a bonus for you to actually fill out the application today, but don't do it. This is another way that your credit score can actually go down, and it can affect the ability of you purchasing your house. So do not originate any new credit inquiries during the time that you're purchasing your home.
Thou shalt not make large deposits without checking with your loan officer.
I know you have some money left over on the side, or you even might be taking money out of a 401k to purchase your home. But you have to discuss this with your loan officer first before you actually make any of those kinds of transfers. Even if you're getting a sum of money as a gift from a family member, all of those things need to be documented and actually told to your loan officer so they can know where the money is actually coming from. You can't have money that just magically show up in your account and not have some kind of record of where it came from. So always let your loan officer know where it is.
Thou shalt not change bank accounts.
I know if you're moving in from out of state, you're probably tempted to open up a brand new checking account. And you can still do that, but do not close out your previous checking account. You still want to show that you have an active activity on an account that's been seasoned for quite some time. As tempting as it might be to close out your old accounts to start with a new bank account because you're moving to a new area, don't do it until after you've closed on your home.
Thou shalt not co-sign a loan for anyone.
I know that might have been really loud, but it was really important. Never, ever co-sign for a loan, no matter how much you know and love the person that you're thinking you're signing for, because people will not take care of your money the way that you take care of your money. Always sign for only your loans, never for somebody else, because in long run, honestly, you'll thank me for this one. People will ruin your credit that are the closest to you. I know I've given you these tips in a very lighthearted way, but it is very serious business when you're purchasing a home. If you want to watch some more videos about buying your home and the home buying mistakes that you want to avoid, go ahead and click over here. If you want to watch some more videos about selling your home, you can go ahead and click over here. And always make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And listen to God.